Hello, my name is Yvonne and welcome to the fourth episode of PsyPointers. In this series, we'll be tackling the different ways to take care of yourself and be more aware of how others may be feeling or need in times of distress. Disclaimer, we're not professionals here in trying to cure anyone, so if you are suffering from any mental issues, please take some time to breathe, talk with someone you're comfortable with, and seek professional help as soon as you can. If you like this series and don't want to miss out on future episodes, please show us support by liking and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get a notification whenever we post a new video. As much as I want to say I'm the best and the first person to create an organization in quarantine that aims to help entertain, provide a service, and help someone in need, we're not. Since quarantine started, more organizations and charities have been forming and starting initiatives to help alleviate the state the country's been left in. The volunteering initiatives started during the pandemic offer vital help to people in need, worthwhile causes, and the community. But the benefits can be even beneficial for you as a volunteer. The right work can help you to find friends, connect with the community, and learn new skills while all still advancing your career in the future. There are several benefits to volunteering, and the first that I can highlight is having connections with others and your social skills. When you volunteer, you have the opportunity to connect with the community you're helping out. Your help can make a difference in the lives of people, animals, and organizations in need. Volunteering doesn't only help the communities out, but it can also be beneficial to you as a person in the sense that volunteering can lead you to making new friends, expanding your network, and boosting your social skills. Volunteering, whether you're outgoing or not, can develop and practice your social skills in the sense that you're interacting with a group of people with common interests. When you warm up to them and gain momentum, it's gonna be easier to branch out and make more friends and contacts over time. Secondly, volunteering can help and is great for the mind and the body. Volunteering is said to actually benefit one's mental health as a reducer of stress, at least in moderation. Depression, act as a stimulant to keep your mind working and provide a sense of purpose for oneself. To further elaborate on this, the constant contact with other people and the networking that comes with volunteer work, as previously stated, can serve as a solid foundation for the building of a support system that can aid against depression and reduce anxiety through meaningful connections with other people. Although this should, of course, be done in moderation, as volunteering for too much work can have an inverse effect and increase your anxiety and stress through overwork or burnout if you really push it. In volunteer work, typically you're supporting a cause and helping out the community, which can then lead to a sense of accomplishment. This can then provide a sense of direction, pride, and purpose for oneself that can keep your mind off of worries, be mentally stimulating, and generally promote positivity in your life. Moving forward with this sense of purpose, volunteering can also indirectly benefit your physical health as you focus your energies and efforts towards accomplishing your volunteer work, depending on the tasks that you're given and the initiative you're supporting. In times prior to the pandemic, and still in some fields of work, for example, volunteering may entail some degree of physical labor for contribution in the fulfillment of tasks that inevitably come with all the benefits of keeping your body physically healthy and exercise, such as in reducing the likelihood of developing high blood pressure and improving your thinking skills. Overall, volunteering has the potential to make you happier from a biological level, as research has shown through the study of hormones and brain activity that people can derive immense pleasure from being perceived as helpful to others, like All Might or John Cena. I'm sorry they're always there. I'm going to get something to cover all of this eventually, or just move to an entirely new place. But till then, those are my examples. Then there's career advancement. When volunteering to any kind of organization, the experience and work achievements can be used to garner reputable points when creating resumes for job positions. Volunteer work is usually the first step in creating a suitable resume, as it proves a level of dedication any person can have to their own work. When it comes to pursuing a higher position, volunteer work can also be used as a stepping stone, as experience gathered from volunteering allows a person to grow in the workplace. When it comes to career advancement, experience is a necessity to advance from the current position to something even more desirable in the future. Experience from previous workspaces carry over to other work experiences and allows the person to fit in a working environment. Lastly, and most simply, it's just fun. Volunteering is an easy way to explore all of your individual interests and passions while supporting those people or initiatives that need it the most. It can act as an escape from your day-to-day life and renew your creativity, your motivation, and your vision for the future. So, I like to give a personal experience in all of these videos, but it feels kind of selfish to talk about what a great person I was for volunteering or something like that. So, what I'm gonna do instead is leave a compiled list of initiatives and organizations in the description that any of you can donate to, follow, or even join. Also, FYI, PsyPoints is also having a volunteering period right now, so please volunteer and join. We really need more hands, and I don't like being the only face of PsyPoints. I'm getting tired of my face. And second, I'm gonna ask one of my friends who leads an initiative to share how working on these projects have helped them grow as a person.
So for the uh personal thing, I am having an interview with my good friend here, Jeanill, head of Frontliners Kitchen. Say hi.
Hi.
So for the interview, so this is for volunteer work. So I just want to ask you, what is Frontliners Kitchen, for everyone here to have a background of who you are and how much you know about all of this volunteering stuff. I just want you to give a bit of a background. What is Frontliners Kitchen?
Um, Frontliners Kitchen is an organization that started as an initiative nung um, March 2020 nung nag-announce ng lockdown. It started from me and my two friends, which we wanted to give lang parang one night or parang one dinner meal lang for around 200 frontliners in UPPGH. However, we got a lot of donations afterwards. So instead na one day, naging 3 days, and then dahil donations kept on coming, nagtuloy-tuloy siya up until now. Now we are 67 members strong. 67 members strong, and then we are currently in our recruitment phase with a lot of applicants nationwide, and we have been helping a lot of cities and a lot of hospitals nationwide then, and not just hospitals also, but also with our agricultural frontliners. We've also given our laborers in grocery stores and help farmers by buying their goods directly. So yun yung few of the projects that we have done, and ngayon we are trying to establish ourselves as an organization, um, and hopefully by this year we can push through all the projects that we have been planning so that we can further help pa a lot of our kababayans na naapektuhan talaga ngayong COVID.
Yes. Also, fun fact, I work under her. Frontliners Kitchen is fun. Join them, promise. It's really fun. And what made you decide to start volunteering work and running Frontliners Kitchen in the first place?
Kasi before, I grew up in a family where both of my parents are missionaries. So, every time na may bagyo, laging parang family tradition namin ang pumunta dun sa typhoon-stricken communities and give away food, relief packs. And then, COVID happened and I was the adult already. I was thinking na it's so hard to see the news and do nothing at the same time na hindi man lang makatulong sa situation, ganyan. So, I proposed also the idea na I wanted to help man lang in my own little way. And also, it's a good opportunity then for me to keep my sanity by being in constant contact with my friends who are also in FK. So, kasi by the way, FK started nga with my friends and like a lot more friends. It's mostly my schoolmates from grade school to college, and then it expanded to them recruiting their friends, and then we were able to recruit people who we didn't know but now are like the closest people that we have during the pandemic kasi lagi kaming magkakausap talaga by like brainstorming how we can help further, ganun.
Oh, so sweet. And well, knowing all that, what can people expect when starting or doing volunteer work? Kasi I know for you, you're really busy because it's extra work on top of your college work, and then you're ahead pa. So,
yeah, I have a lot of commitments then when it comes to volunteer work. Parang sinasabay ko din yung pag-help sa ministry ng parents ko. I help also in doing check-ups in a birthing clinic. And at the same time, I also do this. But, when you start volunteering for something, you must know what you're doing, why are you doing it, what's your purpose. And you have to expect na at one point, it will get really tiring. Parang pumasok ka lang sa isang relationship. So, yun nga yung joke namin na parang naging jowa ko na yung Frontliners Kitchen kasi you really have to keep constant communication with a lot of people, and it takes a lot of, sorry sa manok, it takes a lot of time and commitment talaga. Nakakapagod siya, pero I do it for the sake of me loving the service that I want. You can't really expect people to be grateful for what you are doing, or you can't expect people na I'm doing this kasi ang sarap ng pakiramdam na mag-thank you sila. Pero wag mo sanang gawin yung pagtulong dahil nag-expect ka ng thank you. Tumulong ka lang kasi gusto mo tumulong. And I guess that's also why I'm very thankful for FK kasi having friends by my side. When you want to start an initiative, it's always good to have to have a good environment alongside para na-enjoy mo yung work, hindi ka na-drain kasi nakakapagod talaga siya.
Would you say it helped you from the professional sense because I'm already learning how to do Photoshop under you guys. I've learned a lot about email work and such, and I'm sure that your resumes looks a lot nicer now, among other things.
Actually, parang when we try to bait people to join us, like, you really can't tell people na, uy, join us for a cause. Kasi it's not really appealing to a lot of people when you just say na, join for a cause. Pero we tell them na, uy, join, you'll learn a lot, you can put a lot in your resume. But for me kasi, parang, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing this for a resume kasi kung usapang resume lang, like I won't have a need to get through this tiring journey of being a head. But on a professional sense, I've learned a lot. I know how to build a working environment na hindi yung traditional kung saan there's a lot of politics, there's a lot of drama between like things na dahil ma-pride yung ibang tao, won't give in with the suggestions of others. Kasi yun yung laging problem sa mga org. Pero here in FK, like, sasabihin na, uy, parang mas okay ito. And we deliberate and reach a consensus talaga. Also, it helped me on how to manage people on my point of view. Kasi, on my point being ahead, what I do is manage all of you, manage your working habit. It's not about, it's not about fixing my own working habit, but also the working habit of everyone. I always remind everyone in FK na you treat Frontliners Kitchen as your practice to the working world, pero at the same time, we make a parang good atmosphere, good environment. How do you treat your colleagues? How do you respect each other's time? How do you respect each other's opinion? So yung mga ganong bagay, malaking, parang hindi siya pinagtutuunan kasi ng pansin on existing companies and organizations. And I really like the fact na in FK, napagtutuunan natin yun ng pansin.
So, would you say that's also helped you grow as a person?
Yeah, of course. Kasi before, I was the kind of person who gets very frustrated when something gets wrong. For example, I delegate something to a person and the person doesn't deliver well. Usual talaga pag immature tayo, parang mabilis tayo magalit. And some people don't outgrow that even if tumanda na sila. Yung parang tipong ang pabigat mo. So when we see people na parang hindi nagre-respond or mga hindi nakaka-deliver ng maayos, usual mong response is you question, bakit ka ganyan magtrabaho, ganyan. So, it's already an attack, but also because of being a psych major, well, you know this, once you become a psych major, you start understanding everyone, like,
Psychology
there's something
stand
wrong,
talaga.
diba? So, what's wrong? Now the kind of leadership that I go is always looking out for the well-being of each one. Also, not just for the members' well-being, but also my own well-being. Kasi when I know na I can't deliver well or I know na I'm going through something, I tell my members na, or even the executive board, na please cut me some slack for at least 3 days. I just need to rest and pause, and I'll come back better. So that's what I always do. Laging work productively. Then if I feel tired, I rest from working. And always check up on the people who tend to overwork. Kasi it's usually when people are down, it's either they overwork because they're stressed and are running away with the things that they are stressed about, or they are not unproductive kasi they don't want to do anything because they're really feeling down. So yeah, that's how I grew in FA.
So knowing all that na they're like good and bad, would you recommend doing volunteer work?
Oh, absolutely. I will recommend doing volunteer work, but there are apprehensions on doing volunteer work. Again, don't do it if you just want to say na I do volunteer work naman, so I'm a good person. Pag ganun lang yung pag gusto mo lang gumawa ng volunteer work and yun lang yung reason mo, might as well just save your time. But if you're at the point na nagdadalawang isip ka na, is there parang I want to have something fulfilling in my life, na parang I want to have an experience but I don't know where should I get that experience. I think volunteer work is a good start. Parang you get the chance to see na ay, when this kind of situation happens pala, ganito pala ako mag-react naturally, and what's the proper way to react. Ano pa ba? Also, number one, you also have to think na volunteer work really does not give you any monetary compensation. So, ang dami kasing nami-mislead na akala nila yung FK ang laki na nakukuhang funds. Pero what they don't is na as much as you get the funds, ganun din natin sila kabilis binibigay for our beneficiaries. Ayun, so kung sa tingin mo kailangan compensated yung work mo with money, ganyan, maybe volunteer work is it for you, requires a lot of sacrifice. So if you enter a volunteer work and you feel like hindi pala siya para sa'yo, better quit fast. But if you quit naman, tell the organization na I'm quitting. Don't just ghost them kasi they would need to find people na papalit sa'yo for that work delegation. Kasi sa maging unproductive ka, tapos nandun ka lang sa work na yan, that's gonna be hard on them also. But if you wanted to stay but you're just having a hard time, if you want to stay and you're just having a hard time sa paano ka mag-move, paano ka magtatrabaho, feeling mo hindi ka skilled enough, that can definitely be worked on.
So, that's actually all the questions I had. Thank you so much, Jeanill. And is there anything you want to like shout out or anything to my 55 fans?
Hi 55 fans, join na kayo sa FK. And siguro na lang, shout out na lang to all our donors continuously helping us, our SME partners. Ganyan. We would like to thank for your continued support for Frontliners Kitchen. Also, thank you then to all the members of Frontliners Kitchen, the executive board, and all the members, kasama na si Ivan doon, for continuously being dedicated in helping our frontliners, kasi much more than ever we need to help each other now. So please check out our page, donate if you can, or help us like and share our causes. Also, let's help out our SMEs, our small medium enterprises na nangangailangan din ngayon ng profit, our local farmers. And also, let's pray for everyone's safety during this pandemic. Also, get vaccinated. So, all vaccines are okay. I say na I've asked multiple frontliners. So please get vaccinated. If you can research about COVID and do protocol, stay at home. Let's keep the cases down. And ayun, so thank you so much, Ivan.
A link to them and a bunch of other organizations who are helping out the country or just doing good things are all down in the description below. And yeah, that's the end of the interview. Thank you so much, Jeanill.
Not only would you be helping other people, but you would, in a roundabout way, also be helping yourself, as volunteer work can provide you with a sense of purpose, keep you physically fit, provide you with possible career opportunities and social networks, and generally make you a happier person. Please comment any topic you'd like for us to tackle next, and please give support to all of the initiatives in the description below. And a special thank you to Jeanill and Frontliners Kitchen for the interview. This video wouldn't be complete without you. You can also, and I beg that you click on the primer in the description of this video, because we here at PsyPoints are still very understaffed. I want to not be the only face, and all of us here would really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for everything. I'm the symbol of peace. What am I doing?